Well, let's get a look at you here. Let's really get a look. Good. Good, you know, I think you might be ready. You just might be ready for the first preliminary treatment. Good, you're already... Yeah, see, you're already bending that bit easier. Good, good. We can begin. Well, as I said before, as a means of introduction to what we're doing here, Orgone is the universal life energy, as conceptualized by Wilhelm Reich, akin to the more sedate mana, or Reiki, or universal life energy, but more like the active, vital Shakti, more like that real, feminine, life-giving force, active and operating and interpenetrating at all times, everywhere, through the inorganic and organic, especially the organic. So how does this relate to you? Well, you see, in nature, Orgone flows through the autonomic nervous system just like warm butter. It keeps everything moving, quite the thing. Nature and all its processes, its ecosystems, its niches, everything according to Orgone. But we are a species of learned behaviors. We pride ourselves on our learned behaviors, things that we pick up along the way, that we adapt to, that we conform ourselves to. And in doing this, we learn means of coping with what we perceive to be adverse forces in nature. Our body reacts to what we perceive as antagonistic forces. They clamp down in our bodies, all over our bodies. Our muscles clamp down, and along with that go our minds. All mental and emotional hindrances, all blockages, present themselves in the somatic body. You may not know it, but they do. Every mental block that you put out, everything that you've repressed, is there in evidence, right there, in your muscular skeletal system. This is called armoring, because we harden these muscles like plates of armor against the world, and we staple them everywhere, all over ourselves, all over our bodies. And the Orgone, well, how in the hell is that going to flow through all this hard, constricted material? It's not. It's not. It's not. It doesn't flow. So what we've got to do now is open them up, bit by bit, the armor from your oracular, going down to your oral, cervicular, your thoracic, your diaphragmatic, and down further, down to your pelvic. All of these segmented parts of the body that only treated in their own respective ways, but we're not gonna do them all in one. It's quite all right. We're just gonna focus on your cranial nerves today. All these muscles in your face and a little bit in your neck that are constricted, that are evidence of mental, emotional blockages. We're going to list them up. We're going to get them moving again. We're going to get the Orgone flowing nice and quietly. And to help with this, I've got a little aid in my Orgonite pyramid. Now, the special thing about this little tool is that it is made in a case or skin of resin, organic material, drawing in positive vibrational frequencies, drawing them in, drawing them in, drawing them in. It's very hard, very solid, but it is organic. You can see how solid organic magic can be. That's like your muscles right now. Solid and unyielding. Inside, we have a little coil of copper that repels the energy. So you've got the organic drawing in, the inorganic pushing out. You've got this little dynamo of energy, of energy, of energy, and seated right at its heart, a crystal, many crystals in this case, around the bed, just nuzzling the copper coil. In this case, it's rose quartz. And that's going to purify all the energy that's drawn in and then put back out. So if you want to picture it as anything, think of it as a cosmic dehumidifier. Drawing in, pushing out. Drawing in, pushing out. Drawing in, pushing out. Drawing in, pushing out. Cleansing, cleansing the orgone. And that's going to sit right up here on this shelf and assist me in the work that we're going to do tonight. Okay? So sit back and prepare yourself. Now, the really beautiful thing about starting with the eyes is that it's gentle, yes, but it's also quite dramatic in the ways that we perceive things. Your eye muscles, your oracular muscles, are attuned by all the blockages, the mental, emotional blockages that you're experiencing. They're all tightened up. You may not think it, but you only see what you want to see. Everything that repels you, everything that you find traumatic, everything that disturbs you, you will naturally just pull your eyes away from. It's almost like a reflex, you're going to pull your eyes away from. So we've got to adjust your way of seeing. The thing in nature is that this armor idea does happen, but the armor is released after a period of time. We aren't so good at releasing it. So, we need to mentally and emotionally unlock it, and we need to physically unlock it. So what I want you to do, very simply, look through me. Just look through me like I was a ghost. Look at the wall. Look at the wall if you can. Just look through me. I'm going to take a little look at your eyes. Just look through me. It's alright. It's alright. You're doing very well. You're doing very well. I'm going to cover this eye. I put a bridge here. Just fix your eyes on this here pen for me. Just look at it. And look at me. Look at it. Look at me. I just want you to follow it with your eyes. Just follow it with your eyes. Good. Just following it around. There's nothing in this world but the pen. Just think of it as magnetism. As it goes in all cardinal directions of your vision. Just trace it. Now this is not a cranial nerve exam as such. We are only exercising the muscles. That is the point. And as you do it, I really want you to feel your eyes. Just really feel your eyes. And only your eyes. You might begin, perhaps, to feel a certain strain. And that's all right. We're going to be letting the strain go. Going to be letting the strain go. Now what I want you to do, tell me when the pen comes into your field of vision. Exactly. Thanks. 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 Good. 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 Very good. Keep looking forward for me. Just look forward. I'm just going to palpate. I'm going to palpate gently around your orbital rim. Really pushing, really pushing. Just close your eyes. Just close your eyes. Just going to palpate over your eyelids. And around the corners of your eyes. You have a little bit of a droop, a little bit of a little lag on your side here. All right. Just gonna push, 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 push around. And what we're doing is we're easing the muscles. Really easing the muscles. Think of all those things that you didn't want to see. Perhaps growing up, the things that you drew away from, that you looked away from, that you kept to the corner of your vision. It's quite incredible, you know. I've seen patients who have managed by pure reflex, by pure mental conditioning, have lost about 25% of their peripheral vision because they're afraid of what lurks there. What lurks there? Think about it. At the periphery, at the very boundary of your vision, the things that you've locked away that you didn't want to see growing up. And I'm only going to make some suggestions, but empty beer cans, people lying on the floor. Images of blood. Dead stuff. All these things locked away just underneath this very thin skin of your eye sockets. Good. Good. Sit tight. Sit tight. Wonderful. 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 Now what I want you to do, look straight at me. Look straight at me. Very good. I want you to smile for me. Just smile. For now. Bigger. Bigger. You're happy. You're elated. You're absolutely in an ecstatic state of delirious joy. Just look at me, grin, really gargoyle the thing, grin down, just grin, 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 really feel it, that pure, pure, pure joy, smiling, 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 and let your face drop, drop, frown, frown. For me, it's all been sunny, now it's cloudy. Now it's really blue, now it's raining hard. Frown, frown, thunder and lightning. Very, very frightening. Just really down, 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 down. It's sad. It's blue. It's miserable. Close your eyes tight. Don't let me open them. Fight me. Like you're holding back the tears. I am the tears. Just fight them. Fight them back. But you're not winning. You're not winning. Let it come. Let it come. Lean forward if you have to. It's alright. Just come. Let the tears come. It's raining. All the disappointments of youth. All the traumatic experiences. All things left unsaid with people who were very close to you. Flooding into your eyes, and only your eyes, because only your eyes can emote right now. It's just focusing. The muscle concentration is in your eyes, and only your eyes. Falling forward, sad, sad, sad. Unlocking, 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 unlocking. Face up. It's past. It's gone. It's past. It's gone. Excellent. Now crane your head back for me. Look up to the heavens. Look up to the heavens. I'm going to put two hands and I'm going to palpate your neck. Just see them. All the 10 billion stars raining down on you, coming into various formations. The whole kaleidoscope of the cosmos. Looking up for me. Thanks. The whole kaleidoscope of the cosmos revolving and just barely glimpse it through all these spinning constellations, the galaxies, the nebulae, and through it all a single point of light. It could be the very face of God itself. Look up and wonder. Slacken your jaw, slacken your jaw, slacken your jaw, slacken your jaw. Reminds you of thyroid. And do that for me. Just take a deep breath in. Really looking up, really looking up. Wonder, that pure, oceanic feeling of communion. Down. Down. Level again. Snap it back. Now look down for me. Look down. Look down into the opening gates of hell. At all the malformed, burning, eldritch monsters, the fallen angels, pandemonium itself, opening up down beneath you, opening a great pit of reaching hands, reaching behind your neck to the cervical, the screaming animals, and spirits and hungering ghosts. Fine. Snap up, out of it. Good. Limber, to the side, to the side, to the side. Just got against your cheek here. Turn the other cheek. Just good. Wonderful. I'm gonna slacken off your ears now. I'm gonna play a tone to you. You're going to hear a vibration. Tell me when the vibration disappears. Now I want you to scream for me, not loudly, not physically. We'll get to the real screaming later. Internally, internalize it. An internal scream, just scream in your mind. Roar, just scream for me. Scream. And as you scream, feel it melding, melding, melding with the tone here. Melding, melding, melding. Going softer and softer and softer and softer until it is a gentle baseline of your being that is the orgone releasing into this gentle flow, not the dam that you've built up. No roaring currents, no waterfalls, just easy flow. I just want to palpate your ears very quickly, just okay, just working them. Fine, good. Now, sit still for me again, just look through me. I'm just gonna, just raise your head a little. Just coming under your chin. Good, reactions are good. Flow is happening. Fine. All is well. Now if you would, just put your tongue out for me. The full Gene Simmons, just the whole length of the thing. Just give me the real tongue action. Good. Open, wide, wide, wider. Good. Point it up. Point it up. To the side. And the other side. Now in a silent scream, just really open your mouth where you can retract your tongue. It's alright. Good. Push it up to the soft palate. And now really clench your jaw. Clench, clench, clench. And open. And clench. And open. And clench, thinking of all that you really want to say to the people whom you love, but whom you're masking some kind of truth. Really clench, keep clenching, keep clenching. All the dreams that you don't permit yourself to admit. Keep clenching, keep clenching. Keep clenching. All the memories that have come back to you over the years that you want to talk about, that you haven't had the opportunity to talk about, that you feel would be inappropriate at all times. Coming back, keep clenching, open, open, suddenly, open, 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 all of those dreams pouring out freely. All of those things they wanted to say to friends pouring out easily, 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 and not as words, but as sweet, sweet music almost, as a vibration, a pure vibration that is coming in to the Orgonite. Say it, speak it, hear, let it flow, let it flow. Just let it all pour out. Let it all pour out into the crystal. Into the crystal. Into the crystal. Into the crystal. 'Tis but a crystal, nothing more. Into the crystal. And it will be purified and sent back into you, speaking your truth now, unlocked and unhindered. You're free. You're free, you're free, you're free. Good. That's enough for today, I think. We've done a lot today. We've covered a lot of ground. Unlocked you. Next time I'm thinking we might get on to screaming into a pillow. But I think for today we're just fine. There are more stubborn emotional blocks to come. But at least the ones up here, the ones of sight and of speech, and of hearing, are loosening up. The orgone is flowing, and you can perhaps let yourself be. We'll come back to this, but for tonight, thank you for joining me.